John and Lynn are expecting their first child.
It was a shock.
John worries about paying for the new baby.
Any and every way to make that extra buck so that we can make up for what she was making.
Lynn's not worried a bit.
I don't share John's concerns at all.
If they can't agree on money now, how will they cope when the new baby arrives? Coming up on Birthdays.
I'll pick up the slack when you need help, but I gotta get some sleep now.
It's very real now.
Come on.
Mommy's a basket case.
She became overwhelmed.
The intimacy thing is a problem.
I got sleep last night, Mom not so much so.
Hi, baby.
Hi, everybody. Hi. My name is Lynn Taylor, and I am a hairstylist.
My name is John Taylor. I'm 32 years old. I own 2 hair salons, and I work at Bell Canada.
John's more laid back.
I'm very nonchalant. Jock from the team, you know, just cool. And she's very anal.
They're different people. Not surprisingly, they have some different plans for the baby.
Especially if it's a boy, that baby, that child is just gonna know every player in the NFL, NBA, every sports team.
If he's like her, oh my God. Oh, that would be good.
When I have my own time with that child, I can, maybe get them interested in a little shopping.
Then they'd be all into fashion and hair and, neat clothes and no, that's not gonna happen.
The salon thing with him just kind of happened. He just found the right location. So he says, I'm gonna jump on it, I'm gonna have a hair salon. And I was like, whoa.
I just wing it a lot. And even though you might make mistakes, it's sometimes better just winging it in life. I guess in some things you gotta prepare yourself and plan, but I'm gonna be who I am.
We never really took it seriously to say we're gonna actually plan to have a baby.
It was kind of a spontaneous thing.
We did say after a year we would probably try to start, but actually we didn't really make it to a year. It was about maybe 9 months, and then we kind of, got pregnant, and it was a shock.
Money is a big issue for this couple. Because of dizzy spells, Lynn has been on maternity leave for the past 4 months, and that has really cut into their bottom line.
This is my station right here. I'm usually styling right here and doing everything else. Sometimes I'd go in there at 11 o'clock and I wouldn't leave till maybe 10 o'clock at night.
With money so tight, how will they cope?
It's something that you don't really think about before you found out you're pregnant. But now that I'm actually, crunching numbers and thinking about, tomorrow, it is a little difficult.
Okay, we're gonna have a baby together. What's going to change? Somebody's income's gonna go down. So the family income is going to fall in some way because somebody's gonna go off on maternity or paternal leave.
We did go through a little tiff with that. Me asking her whether or not she wanted to work while she's having the baby, and her saying that she wants to stay home. It is tough. That income is not there no more.
Yeah, because boys are usually...
With the baby just a few weeks away, John is cutting back as much as he possibly can.
Eliminating one of our cars. So we took one of the cars off our insurance. All those unnecessary expenses. No more nail polish and lipstick and eyeshadow.
Not that bad.
Hair products.
No, not that bad.
Okay.
Money is an issue for everybody. Okay, doesn't matter how much you have or how much you spend, it's an issue for everybody.
Can you afford to take care of those kids with what you're making? And a lot of people see, me as a owner of 2 salons and think, wow, he must make a lot of money, but it's not always that easy.
People don't realize going into it just how expensive babies are because they sort of just look at the glow. But in fact, when you add it all up, we actually have stats in Canada that shows it costs about $250,000 to get a kid out of the house.
This is Lynn's final visit to the doctor before her due date.
So
174 pounds.
Whoa.
Okay.
174?
But you're tall and you look at you. You look great. Lie right back.
Wow.
Well, your blood pressure is perfect. Okay? Your skin is beautiful. You got no marks at all. That's great. The baby is head first. Your baby's perfect. Saying, feed me, feed me, feed me, feed me, feed me.
I just want it to come out soon. I want to be overdue. Another week.
See you in a week.
Lynn and the baby are looking good, and Lynn plans to celebrate.
I have a feeling she's gonna go shopping. That's what I have a feeling, so.
I just have to shop. What's wrong with shopping?
Save your money. That's what you should do. Save your money.
Coming up, a new baby means some big changes for Lynn and John.
Lynn, this is all new to me, Lynn. I don't know where I should put him first.
John and Lynn are about to have their first baby. They didn't plan on having one so soon.
I have no clue how this is gonna be with the baby, but there's no turning back now.
You're doing great.
4 days past her due date, Lynn goes into labor.
What you can do is turn your body sideways.
Okay.
And let her put her leg right on your hip.
Okay.
Right on your hip.
Keep
Push,
going.
push, push,
Oh,
push, push.
beautiful, sweetheart. Keep it up. You're almost there.
And longer.
Yes, that's it, baby.
Good girl, a breath. And a push. Right down hard. Come on, push, push, push.
Tiffany,
Yep,
that's a
that's it,
girl.
that's it.
Excellent. You got it.
Beautiful. Stretch it out. There you go. Push down, push, push, push. Here it comes. Slowly.
Yes, baby.
Just a little bit. There you go. Here's the head. Slowly. Beautiful. Slowly, slowly, slowly. Just let it slide out. There you go.
Kevin, open your eyes, honey. Open.
Kathleen, look down here.
Look at this thing. Look at him.
Oh my God.
You're a son boy.
Where's John's mom?
She's just in the waiting room.
Okay, tight on the plastic. That's it, a little more.
7 pounds, 14 ounces, the perfect and healthy $250,000 investment.
Sand wants him kept there.
Tell your mom. Thank God I had him there. He kind of made me stronger. You know, when I was feeling like I wasn't gonna make it, I don't know how some people do it without having a coach there or a partner or a husband.
Lynn, what do you think about Jonathan? What do you think about Jonathan? Wow, you know, I'm a tough guy, so I don't cry too much, but I'm feeling emotional inside. Yeah, I feel special. I'm sure when I get my quiet time alone, you know, I'll probably shed a couple tears, because, you know, tears of joy. Another kiss, I love you. I love you.
Leaving the hospital that late with the baby newborn, I was kind of worried a bit and just tired. I didn't care about anything but just getting home. Nothing else mattered.
Lynn, this is all new to me, Lynn. I don't know where I should put him first. Oh my gosh.
Coming up, John and Lynn wing it their first night home with their brand new baby.
I'll pick up the slack when you need help, but I gotta get some sleep now.
Lynn and John are brand new parents.
Life as we know it is going to be completely different.
They didn't plan on the pregnancy, but now that the baby is here, they're discovering they have to make some big changes. The first night home finds Lynn and John unprepared for their new life as parents.
How does this work? See, she's bottle feeding. I'd love to stick with the breast, but right now I'm tired.
But they have to be washed properly.
What's that?
Bottles.
Yeah, they do have to be sterilized. I'll feed them. Can you get me something?
What happened to the bottle thing? I'll pick up the slack when you need help, but I gotta get some sleep now.
It was really hard, the first night especially. It was very hard.
After the shock of that first night, John and Lynn spent the next few days trying to adjust. Lynn's mother was around for support, and John was a big help. But can he keep that up when he returns to work?
All right, get some sleep too.
Okay.
Just a week later, John goes back to work and back to his old lifestyle.
Bye, babes. Bye, little Jonathan.
In addition to his 9-to-5 job, John also works evenings and Saturdays at the hair salon, and he's still playing basketball with the guys.
I'm used to John being hustle and bustle. That's how he was when we met. But it's harder now because it's more demanding on me. And, you know, I'd like him to be there a little bit more.
Like, you know, all this week she's been telling me, John, you're not here, man. You're always at work until 5 or 6, and then you come home at 7, and then, you know, you have basketball on Mondays, your choir practice on Fridays.
I'm not being selfish by saying, oh, you can't do nothing. I can't do that. I can't say, oh, change your whole life because the baby's here. You can't do anything at all. But it's frustrating because you're here alone. You're home alone. I have friends in the area. I have friends, but they don't live with me. You know, I live with John. That's who my husband is. I have a baby.
And then I think that, you know, the time that I'm spending from like 7 till 12 every night and then changing diapers at nighttime still is quality time. But I guess, you know.
When he comes home, I'm tired. I'm probably already in bed. He comes and he gets his dinner. By the time he comes to bed, I'm probably sleeping already.
Despite Lynn's protests, John thinks he can maintain his old lifestyle, but he's not getting much sympathy from his buddies.
She just says, John, you never this, you never that, but I'm there all the time, man. I think that her mind is like distorted. No, it's a woman thing. It's a woman thing, yeah? Like, I had to go to work, and she's like almost questioning why am I going to work. You know, it's crazy.
He still has that whole bachelor mentality in his head.
Adjusting to life as a dad is key, as John's best friend Lloyd, who has 2 kids of his own, knows only too well.
Now that she's working all day, when you come home, she wants you to take part now and feed the kid and take care of her needs now.
Yeah.
But you probably want to relax a little bit, watch a game.
No relaxing for me, man.
See, your job is going to be basically from 7 in the morning to, I would say, around 12 o'clock at night.
It's a full shift.
You basically got a double shift going on now.
It's crazy.
John is determined to be a good father, and he's constantly worried about how to provide for his new family.
I'm just thinking of any and every way to make that extra buck so that we can make up for what she was making. And it all comes back to the same conclusion that I gotta put some extra time in that hair salon. I would love to stay home if I could, but I'm young, I have a lot of energy. I think it's best that I use it up. Take care of my son, okay?
You're not gonna give him a kiss too?
Hi, Sleepy. He's a boy.
Just with your lips, not the hair. You're gonna poke him.
He's a boy. He doesn't need kisses, man. My job kicks in when he's 3 years old and older. That's when I kick in. Off to work I go.
Another Saturday, and John heads into the salon. Another day away from the family.
I need to know that I can make some income from the shop. At the rate that we're going right now, it's kind of slow. Hey guys, what's up? To be in my 4th year at a shop and not really making a profit, it's hard. All advertised, but I'm gonna cut hairs for half the price of a normal haircut. There we go. That's as ghetto as it gets. Hey, you gotta try. If you can't try, you don't succeed, right? Okay, let's go over to the milk shop, okay? You gonna get some milk? He's looking for about 4 ounces of milk, and preferably warm. And
Say, I'm not a milk shop. Mommy's not a milk shop.
John is so worried about business at the hair salon that he's come up with a plan, but he hasn't told Lynn.
Sometimes I don't think my wife thinks I'm trying, but I really am trying. Like, today I gotta break some news to her. But I gotta talk to you about something, Lynn. My beautiful, lovely wife. My best friend.
What do you want?
You know, the shop is doing kind of bad. That's the reality. So what I did was I organized a basketball tournament sponsored by the salon. And it's been like a couple weeks, 2 weeks, and I didn't tell you about it. So next week, Saturday, all day long, it's the tournament from morning to night. I'm sorry.
You should have let me know. You gotta communicate. And even though this is like a good thing that he's doing, a basketball tournament, you still gotta communicate it. You still gotta keep the person in contact with you.
Jonathan, Mom's mad at me. She's just not really saying right now. I'll get rimmed out later.
Coming up, is John's fixation on saving the salon threatening to hurt his family?
This is just crazy. The way guys think sometimes.
John loves his new son, but his fixation with his hair salons is getting in the way of learning how to be a new dad.
She doesn't want me to cut hair all day on a Saturday. She wants me to stay home and, you know, spend the time with the child while he grows up.
It's the morning of the big basketball tournament, and John has been burning the candle at both ends, organizing this event and working 2 jobs. Today, he's exhausted.
I just had a long night. The baby's been up. Probably only got 2 hours sleep. I'm working off for 2 hours right now. But I'm sacrificing it just, you know, to get ahead. And I'm trying to do little things for my family so that we can, you know, prosper later on in the future, you know?
This is a big day for Lynn as well. 4 weeks since having baby Jonathan, she's all decked out for her first big outing.
This is like a good cause. This is a great thing, the tournament, but I wish I could have helped sooner and he didn't look at it so negative, like, oh, Lynn's not gonna be behind me 100% in this, especially because the baby's here. She might be like, oh, you can't do this. Because that's not at all what I would do. I told him that I would have helped him. I feel like I'm back to myself again. My recovery time was quick. I didn't even notice it. Just one day I just looked in the mirror kind of thing and just said, okay, let me try this pants. When they button up, I said, wow, thank God.
Is John's big scheme paying off? It's hard to find much advertising for Moté's, the hair salon.
I don't think a lot of people are gonna walk away saying, oh, this has a lot to do with Moté's. You know, it's more fun.
How you doing? Come inside.
You gonna go play?
I'm gonna go play, yeah. I'm so glad she came out and she supported it. That was important. It was important to have her there, despite my my flaws and despite my crazy ways of thinking. She was there to support me, and that's nice. I really appreciate that. It was a little under breaking even. There's a number, I'm not telling you.
1 week after the big game, John seems to be making more of an effort as a husband and a father.
Well, I did bring something for you. So
You brought me shoes.
How do you know I have shoes for you?
Because I see shoes. Let's see what size.
Nosy. Take a look. Tell me if you like them.
Oh, wow. They are shoes for me. Oh, I like these. This is my style.
Yeah, I hear somebody behind me. Who's that little guy behind me making all that noise? Hey, Johnny.
Mr. Jonathan.
Forget about the shoes, man. Forget about your shoes.
Oh, I like these.
Hey, you.
Thanks. Thank you. I should give you a hug.
Oh,
Give you a
please.
hug.
Yeah.
That's nice.
It's Saturday, another work day for John, and a chance to show off baby Jonathan for the very first time.
Hi, everybody. Hi, baby. Here's my baby.
Girl, right?
I'm a boy.
What's his name?
Jonathan.
Very simple. That's good. Very simple name.
I miss the salon. I miss the action. I miss Doreen, my pal. Other than that, I could do with the time off.
Lynn's enjoying her new life as a mom, and John's learning that with a new baby, you just can't wing it anymore.
Don't worry, it's okay. Those are my favorite words. I always say it, and it doesn't work anymore. Oh gosh.
If there was one message that I'd want new parents to consider when they're having their kids is that, how important is this baby to you? Is this baby the most important thing in your life? If this baby is the most important thing in your life, then do some planning, because you would plan for any other major thing you were doing.
It's important for Jonathan to see his dad and get to bond with him in the evenings, doing baths or bedtime stories or singing to him.
2 shops are a big commitment. Maybe I might go down to 1 and just try to refine 1. It's all about the baby right now. It's all about the baby and knowing that he comes first, everything else comes afterwards.